So what's the video that I'm doing today? Well, it looks like from my How to Start YouTube Part 1 video, that was a year ago. So I thought that because I haven't done one of those kind of things a year ago, I thought maybe I'd actually experience how I actually got to this point in a Part 2 video. Now I know from looking at a lot of other channels that are smaller than me, or bigger than me, or sometimes both, but so most of the time it's smaller channels that have had less success than me, and I don't know why the lights are flickering, but whatever. But I've seen a lot of people, so let's get into it. So basically, what you don't want to do in YouTube is have the wrong intros. Basically, what you're doing is something like this. Another people always do, let alone myself, which I've actually made mistakes doing, is having maybe somewhat limited or no outros. Like this. Other times you see some channels just not even edit the videos at their times, and some people they edit too much. Now, when you edit too much, people don't see enough game in it. When you don't edit at all, sometimes there's some inappropriate content in there on the side. Sometimes you don't really have a good enough long clip. Sometimes people lose retention in those videos too. Like sometimes people lose you lose their audience in there. So try to keep a balanced edited clip. Because sometimes I made that mistake as well, where I've actually had like 5-minute videos and it was just completely edited. So I've tried changing that. So another thing to do is have the right intro duration and have a good outro for as well. Because the outros are usually short, unless you actually make them really long, like your other intro, which I think is possible, but I don't normally do that. And I do see a part in myself where I've actually use the same outro over and over again. So I might actually change that because I don't really use the outro much. It just doesn't really make sense to me, except the thing where it's like, "What's up, guys? Don the D605 here," or "Peace out, guys, and don't forget to hit the like button," or something like that. Basically, that stuff is like my intros and outros. I don't really mess around with the cinematic stuff. But I feel like it really does make an improvement. Another thing I've seen that actually on one channel, which I've actually pretty much seen an improvement on, it wasn't on my channel, it was actually a friend of mine. So basically what you want to do is make sure your live streams are occasional and long. Now, so I've seen people who didn't know how to make videos through Share Factory on PS4, so they just did live streams all the time. Now, times like that where you can't edit and you have to stop and delete it, that stuff can get frustrating. So the thing where Share Factory, it gets really handy because then you can edit all this stuff. And live streams, I would say if you're actually going to do a live stream, make sure you do it on special occasions and make sure they're very long because people love long live streams. I usually do them for around 15 minutes, but I was going to change it to like maybe half an hour to an hour if my internet connection is good, because it does require an internet connection if you didn't know. If you do know, then good job. You should be on the A game for that. But, alright. Trends. Trends are the new thing to this. And actually they've been around since forever online. But also, what I've been really wanting to say is, if you actually see something that's popular, don't completely copy the video, but actually put some elements in there that are kind of like similar to where you might get some retention off that kind of like topic. Like, try to like copy the topic. Don't copy the video itself. Because that's how YouTube works, right? But what I'm saying is, if there's like something in a topic, like let's say Sonic Mania, or like all continuing animations of Sonic Mania, and let's see, Rec Room, how to use a junior enable button or something like that. Something where that's actually currently popular and people want to know what's going on. That's actually what they want. Another thing I've actually heard from some friend of mine was actually you want to actually make sure that your number one background music is good, but you want to make sure that your background music is safe and follows the community guidelines and the copyright rules. And although background music YouTube is not against, there's still rules to follow, including as well as the copyright rules and community guidelines. I don't know if the community guidelines were actually part of copyright, but I'm pretty sure there's some inappropriate music in there as well. But what I'm saying is, make sure that your background music is actually at least maybe I would suggest no copyright level. Like if it's at least 100 years old or something, which I know that's how it works. Usually it loses its copyright. Even if it was copyrighted before, it would still lose its copyright after 100 years because, well, that's how it works. To avoid copyright rules from bending your channel from being struck is to look at the YouTube library. Now, I know I don't really do this often, but it's probably the safest thing to do. I mean, you could see a lot of music in there that's actually for your licensing. And that's actually what I suggest. I mean, YouTube's pretty friendly with that. I don't blame it. But that's going to do it for this video. Thanks guys for watching this video. If you did, leave a like and subscribe and comment. I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace out. Bye.